is a unique traditional singing style performed by Assyrian women at family ceremonies, such as weddings, and the groom's shower, which is hosted for the groom a day before the wedding. The groom's mother and aunts sing blessings for the groom and his new wife.
I remember first time hearing LILYANA. I was very young when I went with my parents to an Assyrian traditional wedding. I remember seeing this beautiful Assyrian woman singing the style of LILYANA. From that day, I was amazed.
LILYANA is traditionally sung in pairs, featuring a call and response. The first pair sings a poetic phrase, which is repeated by the other women. One of the notable aspects of LILYANA is that the women are improvising the words. There are no formal lessons to this art form. It's a self-taught skill and tradition that young women learn from watching their elders until they themselves are ready to participate in singing LILYANA at their community's wedding events.
The only thing, it took me so long to tap. I wanted to know what kind of rhythm this song is. I tried to play the rhythm, to play groove to it, and I couldn't figure it out. So from that day, I challenged myself and I said to myself, one day I will figure out the time signature of LILYANA and bring it to life.
Evan studied the art of LILYANA, which is traditionally sung a cappella, meaning without accompaniment. With his love of rich, complex rhythms, Evan identified that the women sing LILYANA in the time signature of 18/8.
So the time signature was 18/8. So what I did is recorded it as traditional LILYANA and then changed that traditional LILYANA to the instrumental 18/8, and then from that traditional 18/8 went to a very bebop jazz 4/4, and then we finished it with traditional LILYANA again.
For me, it was such an absolute pleasure, first of all, to get that call from Evan, knowing that he's a world-class musician. And of course, I wouldn't be more happier than to be a part of that project. When Evan told me completely about the LILYANA song, which was 18/8 rhythm, we went to the studio. It was very, very challenging, but at the end, we finalized it with a great success. And to me, it was and it will always be one of my favorite Assyrian songs I have ever played or heard. And honestly, as an Albanian clarinet player, playing that Assyrian song, for me also was a big achievement as a musician, and it will always be in my top 5 songs I have ever played.
So I remember I was working with Evan on his album Inspirational Stories, and he gave me a call about this other song that he had going for it called LILYANA, which he said was based on a traditional Assyrian melody. So he sent me through the chart with all the chords and everything on it. And I just remember having a look at it and seeing all of these odd time signature bars and thinking, all right, this is going to be interesting, see how this goes. So I came down to the studio a few days later and tracked some bass for him. It was definitely a really unique song as well. Like, I've never played stuff like that with lots of odd time signature bars all over the place. But it was a really unique arrangement. It was really special to be a part of.
In his music making, Evan combines LILYANA's ancient style with jazz, highlighting the rhythmic aspect and creating a unique instrumental fusion that offers a glimpse into Assyrian folklore music.
The main reason of LILYANA project was for me to take this traditional unique style of singing from Assyria and introducing it to the world. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the song.